Hi there, warriors, and welcome to a new video on the Uruguayan Heroes YouTube channel. Today we are back. We are back to look at this man you see right in front of you. I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about Rodrigo Zalazar, a 23-year-old attacking midfielder who played for Schalke, has now made a move to the Portuguese club Sporting Clube de Braga. Sporting Clube de Braga has finished third last season in the Portuguese league and will play Champions League qualification football this season. It's outside Sporting Clube de Portugal, Porto and Benfica, the biggest club in Portugal. And it's a club that tries to promote youth, that overall plays good football, and that competes on the top of the tree in Portuguese football, and most seasons play in Europe. And that is ideal for Salazar. Salazar, who played for Schalke in the last two seasons, unfortunately, Schalke relegated from the Bundesliga last season. And almost immediately it was clear that Salazar was not going to stay in the second division of Germany once again. He played there in 2021, 2022, had a key role in bringing Schalke back up to the Bundesliga, scoring a beautiful goal from his own half in the last game of the season. But Salazar of right now needed the next step because that's the type of player he's developed into, a player that is contributing with many key passes, creating a lot of chances. He was the top creator of Schalke last season. That gives assists. He can score a goal. He didn't score a lot last season, but he can score a goal. He knows to arrive in the area, and he also can shoot from outside of the box. And this was demonstrated in his Uruguay debut against Cuba when he scored, or it was Nicaragua. My apologies. When he scored a beautiful goal from outside of the box. So he scored two goals, to be precise, in his debut, which is obviously has helped him earning this move probably, because yeah, that's an impressive way to make your debut for a prestigious national team like Uruguay. So yeah, he has got good long shot abilities, and he's overall quite an all-round attacking midfielder. Like I said, he's good in dribble. He's good dribbler. He's quite explosive. He's not the quickest, but he's explosive. He's got good passing, got a good eye for a true ball. He takes risks in his game, which obviously some managers don't like. But for a team like Braga, who will play most of the games on the front foot, you need a player like him to unlock defenses, and certainly he can do this. Um, so yeah, that's brilliant. And next to his attacking qualities, yes, on the ball, he also has a really good work rate. He played for Schalke, not always in the most offensive positions. He also played a bit further back. And he played also a lot of time on the right wing, right attacking midfield position, where he had to do a lot of backtracking. So he knows how it is to put a shift in. Hopefully at Braga, he can keep on developing his game and improving as a player, because at 23, there are still a lot of levels he can go to. Where is his ceiling? If you ask me, I'm not sure yet, but we cannot find out. And Braga is the most suited club for him to go and find out what he's capable of. So that's why this move is tremendous. Yeah. So let's have a quick look at his career, just so we all got the heads up. I mean, he was born in Albacete in Spain. His father played for Albacete, José Luis Salazar, former footballer. And he is one of four sons. All of them played football. Well, three of them are playing football. One of them retired already. And out of these four sons, Rodrigo Zalazar certainly is doing the best at the moment. He started his career in Spain, obviously, like you see here, his youth career, played at Malaga, didn't get his breakthrough, then went to Eintracht Frankfurt after playing in the Sudamericano with Uruguay. And since then, he's gone on many loan moves in Poland, and then to Germany, and then in Germany to Schalke. Then he was bought permanently, and now he is gone to Portugal. So it's a career which has not been a straightforward one. I mean, yeah, he had to fight hard to get to where he is right now, but he did well. I mean, in lower leagues, which isn't always that bad. I mean, we have seen it now quite a lot with Uruguayans that move to Europe and they go to quite big teams or good teams in La Liga or in Serie A. But what they get is they get involved in a relegation battle, and especially for strikers, for midfielders and attacking midfielders, creative ones especially. These type of players are made they are how do you say, they probably don't get the right opportunity in that kind of environment because they are the players that are young, risk-taking, expensive, and at that moment when a team is fighting against relegation, the most of the managers trying to eliminate any risk and be really defensive, for example, trying to hit on the break. And when you have a player like, for example, what's a good example? Um, what's it? Not Brian Ocampo. Brian Ocampo is doing quite well. I'm looking, for example, which Augusto Alvarez Martinez, for example, in Sassuolo, hardly got an opportunity last season. And for him, it's probably better than to go to a Serie B team, even though it's not as flashy, not as nice. But what you get then is you get full seasons, you get most of the weeks you play 90 minutes, like Salazar did in Germany, and you get an opportunity to keep developing. And that is what Salazar has done. And eventually it has earned him a move to Braga. And that's going to be exciting. Let's have a look at your thoughts about this transfer. Um, so here, Fenton Crackshaw says 6 million, nothing more. And yeah, it's not a lot, 6 million. I think it's 5 million in a fixed fee and 1 million in bonuses in the current transfer market. 6 million for a player like Salazar can turn out to be really a bargain buy. And Fenton says hopefully he explodes and can demonstrate his potential at Braga. It's what we all hope, and I think he can do this for sure. Then Julian Draxler says better than in Brazil for sure. And yeah, that is a possibility in Portugal and with obviously European football, which is big. And like what he said in the first sentence is I agree with it completely because even though Flamengo, Santos, Vasco da Gama, the clubs that were interested in Salazar are good clubs, are big clubs, huge clubs. This is all true, but it doesn't make sense for him to now go to South America, when he's in Europe doing well and has many suitors in Europe, which he had, besides Braga, there were plenty of other clubs interested in him. It doesn't make sense then to move to South America, because eventually the big money, but also the big prizes are still to be earned in Europe, and this is the most prestigious continent to play in when it comes to football. So yeah, I agree with you, Julian. So yeah, to conclude this video, Salazar is not the first, but one of the first moves we have seen so far. Satriano was gone to Stade Brestois on loan back. Sergio Rochette to Internacional, and there are more. But we still have to wait for example, many of our Uruguay under 20 players to move clubs. Hopefully this will happen soon. And when it happens, you will see it right here on the Uruguayan Heroes YouTube channel. So please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.